What's up, everyone? Christian Duke for IronMag.com. I'm here with Mr. BioS3 Jerry Ward at the Maryland State. And Jerry, you were handing out trophies and doing interviews for NPC News Online. GIFD, Getting It Fucking Done Labs, sponsored the event as well. So talk to us about that one product in particular from GIFD that you put one for you and your lady aside and everybody's like dying for it.
It's literally making waves. So it's the most talked about fat burner that's hit the market in quite some time in the fitness industry because it combines calcium pyruvate and 7-keto DHEA, which I don't think anybody's actually done before. Like, I couldn't find it, and I was using a couple products on my own, and I was buying the separate ingredients and mixing them. And when I saw the results, I was like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this like this. And I made it a proprietary blend, which I didn't realize would actually make so many people upset about it, which I don't really give a shit about that stuff anyways, but once the proprietary blend came out, there are certain people that don't like that. And they started making videos and bashing it. I'm like, yo, you didn't even try the product yet. If you tried it and didn't like it, I could say, look, you know, if you didn't like it, cool. But it hadn't even landed on people's doorsteps yet, and they started talking. Well, the more they talk, the more sales started to happen. And now what happened is when it landed, people used it. This is something you can use from the first dose and feel it.
Right.
Within the first week, actually see results with it. So it's tons of feedback coming in. Not a single person. We sold over 200 bottles in 2 weeks, which for a company that just started is like unheard of.
Yeah, guys, you know, I'm Christian Duke behind the camera here. Not that you carry Jerry Ward's in front of it. That's all that matters. But the reality of the matter is that proprietary blends left a bad taste in people's mouths, you know, when there was amino spiking a few years ago. But with a product that you can feel immediately, you can rest assured that what's in that blend is in your body. And I think people need to be a little bit more trusting also. I mean, your time with 5%, your time with Primeval, right. The fact that you're out now putting a product out with your name behind it, give Jerry the benefit of the doubt. I know guys like, you know, and also especially if aside from that, the fact that you feel it immediately. If you didn't feel it immediately, I would say, you know, and it's not a placebo effect because it's like you can't keep it in stock.
What I do is I don't tell people what they're supposed to feel. And right. Even my wife, she was like, why is so, she turned the air conditioner on in the house, like, why is it so warm? I started laughing. I said, did you take the BMR4 this morning? Because she had just started taking it.
Right.
She was like, yeah. I said, this is why. And, you know, then she was like, wow. And, you know, the thing is, you know, just like we did with Primeval, when we first came out with the Primeval products and it was a brand new company, people were a little weary. You know, they even talked smack then, and we knew once the products got in people's hands and they started talking, all that negativity goes away because the products actually work. And that's exactly what happened. Primeval blew up. And that's exactly what I planned on doing. Like, I knew once people got the actual products and started taking it, you know, you got people that have been stuck at that body weight for months and months, like 6 months. Plateau. They add the BMR, they don't change anything else, they drop 2 pounds within the first week. And they're ecstatic. And what happened was, you know, as we were selling it out, I took a couple extra and put it aside for me and my wife, and we're running out. And people are contacting me asking me, can I buy it? Like, can I pre-order it? And I'm like, well, I'm not even set up for that. Like, we weren't expecting that at all. So, you know, we ran a little bit bigger run now of the BMR4, and it should be here this week coming up. But, you know, I think BMR4 is really kind of put GIFD Labs on the map right now. Of course. Because when you Google it, like literally it pops up all over the place. Negative, which there's a few people that like to say stuff that never tried it, but all the positive stuff that's up, people are starting to really pay attention, and they're starting to look more into it. And then combining those two products, the calcium pyruvate and 7-keto DHEA, there is a certain amount of each one that literally when combined together cause a synergy that makes them work better. And how did I find it? I experimented. When we created Intracell 7 for Primeval, I was using everything that's in that product on its own. I was buying the raw ingredients and using it on my own. So when we formulated it, it had already been used for 6 months before we did it. So it wasn't like I threw it together and got the first bottles and sold it. I had been using it. My clients had been using it. We knew what it did before it hit the market, but we didn't talk about it because what's the point? If you talk about it, these other companies that are bigger can actually hit the market before you faster. When you're a small company, it takes them longer to make it because they don't really care about you. You know, they're really just saying, look, we'll get to it when we can. It's a small amount. This other company says, here's $50,000. Can you make our products? They're like, yeah, cool, we'll take your 50 grand. And you kind of get pushed on the back burner and it gets done. But someone can come up with those bigger companies and say, I want to do this and beat you to market with the product, which is why the proprietary blend happened and why we didn't talk much about it before.
Fantastic. And where can people find information on GIFD Labs?
You can just Google it. You go GIFD Labs, it pops up immediately. Like, Google has been very friendly to me in the last couple of years. You know, when you Google my name, I'm the only thing that pops up, which is pretty awesome. Fantastic. GIFD Labs and stuff like that.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time. Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com.
I'm BioS3.